Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Eli here. And this is a bit of a different video. This is the first time I'm actually doing a voiceover video. You can see I probably threw up some gameplay in the background. I don't know necessarily of what yet. I've got plenty of footage on my computer. But I just wanted to come on here and do a little bit of a voiceover video because this style of video is going to help me be a little more concise with what I mean to say, and it's a pretty important topic today. Probably in the title of the video, I'll probably title it something like vague. But this is essentially a video about what you're interested in shouldn't be determined by how you feel others will judge you based off of it. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're into something like, I don't know, a toy you grew up playing with as a child, right? And that's something, or like a movie you watched, or anything like that. That's something that is really close to you, and it's something that you really value, and you derive a lot of joy from that, and that is amazing. That is fantastic. Unfortunately, as I'm sure all of us know, that is not how the world works. We, as a society, tend to judge people who don't fit in, and just when you're into something, right, and you get joy from it, you shouldn't feel pressured to have to hide that thing. Maybe you are a bit embarrassed inherently. Maybe it's something that like you see as a bit childish. But if people ask about you, or if people, it's not that you have to bring it up. It's just that when it is brought up, don't feel shamed. Like don't feel like you're going to be shamed for it, and just be proud of who you are and be proud of what you like, because what you like is what makes you who you are. I grew up watching, a lot of, like, I watched Cars as a kid pretty much every day, multiple times a day. My dad would get home from work and it was probably on every single day. And I had all the little toys, and although I've kind of drifted away from that now, like I'm not really I'm not really much of a movie watcher. But it really made me love, honestly, films. Like, it's such a well made film, and it made me appreciate that. And although I don't watch movies, I enjoy creating videos, and I enjoy, when I was in video production, I enjoyed making stuff like that, and I enjoyed the process and learning about it, and it was a lot of fun. And similar thing with video games. Video games tend to be looked down upon, and I just don't think that's right, because that's something that a lot of people can have fun on. It's a experience you can have with your friends. It's experience you can have alone, and it's fantastic. It's a great thing, and I just want you to know, whoever's watching this, that whatever you like, it's important, and that you shouldn't feel like you have to hide it, and you shouldn't not do something, especially during your alone time, if you enjoy it, just because you feel bad. And that's something that I struggled with quite a bit, when I was, like, I was into like Rubik's cubes and like stuff, and like lots of stuff, just nerd shit, and like I would never tell anyone about it, and I kind of drift away from that because of that reason, that I felt like I wasn't supposed to be doing that. Um, I look back on it now and I'm like, I mean, I wish, maybe I had stuck with that, but also my interest faded, not like naturally past that, but it still brings up a good point that like what you grew up doing and like what you derive joy from is very important, and that you shouldn't sort of get caught up in the whole how is this going to be perceived by everyone else. Um, Recently, I got really into audio. I'm a beginner audiophile, you could say. And you know, I really enjoy that, and that's like, you know, I've been watching a lot of headphone videos. Most like over-ear headphones is like my favorite. Like, I'm not too into IEMs. I'm not too into and like open backs too. Like, I don't really like closed backs. I had, you know, my first ever set of like kind of good headphones were semi-open. I had the Dank Pods. This is the special, the Samson SR850s or something like that. The 60, I don't remember, but excuse me, I had those, and then I was like, oh wow, like I really got into the hobby. So now I own multiple pairs of headphones. I own, you know, popular ones like the Philips SHP 9500s. They're pretty bright, but like their sound staging is incredible, you know. And like now I just recently got a pair of Sennheiser HD6XX, and those are incredible headphones. They're great. So just stuff like that. Don't be ashamed to talk about what you like. It's just an important thing that you know that what you like is valued, and that you don't have to hide it from anyone. Nobody, you don't owe anyone anything. You know, based on what you like. You don't have to like something. You don't have to not like something. It's just, you know, it 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 also matters a lot if you're still in school, because school is different. Like in the workplace, right? People are a lot more accepting once you get into, you know, once you graduate, people are more matured, and like if you're still in school, I feel for you because it's ass. But like, you know, maybe don't, you know, put yourself out there as much if you do feel that you're going to be shamed, and like you do feel kind of like, I don't know, maybe people are gonna make fun of me, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to you know, purposefully say something embarrassing, or, you know, but don't feel like it has to be that way. You know, if you find your people, you know, show them who you really are. Don't fake it. Don't, like, I see so many friend groups when I was in high school where I was just like, you know, I grew up like friends with some of y'all, and like I know you're not like that. I know you're not, you know. It's just weird because it's such a strive to fit in, but you know, you shouldn't have to fit in as someone who's not yourself. And just, you know, that's the main takeaway from this video, is that be yourself, and don't be afraid to show the ones who are close to you that self. So I think that's going to be it for the video. I'm not the greatest at voiceovers. I apologize if this was a bit but hopefully I get better in the future and I can do more of this. So I'll do more live stuff, of course. And then, yeah, if I feel more confident, maybe I'll do another voiceover. Thank you for watching.